Like I said in the last lecture, having the LED on only while the button is held down isn't very interesting. Let's set it up to toggle the state of the LED when the button is pressed. We're going to use the same circuit. Let's add a few things to our sketch. Let's add another variable. We're going to call it last state. This is also of type bool. We're going to set the initial state of LED state and last state to low. The setup function doesn't change. In the loop function, we want to check the button state. Then if the button was pressed, we want to change the state of the LED. So let's write this out. To check the button state, let's declare a variable called button state. Then we use an if statement to check that the value of the button is high, which means pressed, and that the last state of the button was low. This is how we check that the button was pressed. It was low, then it went high. If this happens, we toggle the state of the LED. Then we set the last state to high. Setting the last state to high will ensure that the LED doesn't keep changing if we hold the button down. It has to read low again, then high to have it change. If the if statement is skipped, we just set the last state to whatever button state we just read. We then write LED state to the LED. So let's review. If the button is pressed, it toggles the state of the LED. If it wasn't pressed, the LED state should stay the same. Let's upload the sketch and see what we get. We immediately notice a problem. The button only seems to work sometimes. Sometimes it toggles the LED, sometimes it doesn't. This is happening because the state of the button is bouncing. And when you press a button, there's a short period of time when the output bounces between high and low before it stabilizes. This happens when you release a button as well. This bouncing on average takes a few milliseconds. In order to fix this problem, we need to debounce the button. Now, there are many ways to debounce a button. The simplest and most straightforward way is to add a delay. By adding a delay, we give the button time to finish bouncing before our next read of its state. Let's add a 50 millisecond delay and upload the sketch. Now, the LED responds like we expect.